The Cold War, a time of intense rivalry, political intrigue, and groundbreaking innovation. But did you know that this era also planted the seeds for a cosmic gold rush? That's right. The space race wasn't just about flags and footprints. It was about resources, survival, and the future of humanity.
I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal, before this decade is out, of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the Earth. No single space project in this period will be more impressive to mankind or more important for the long-range exploration of space. And none will be so difficult or expensive to accomplish.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
In 1962, President John F. Kennedy declared that the United States would go to the moon, not because it was easy, but because it was hard. But behind these words lay a deeper motivation, a race not only for technological supremacy, but also for access to the untapped wealth of space. In today's video, we'll unravel how Cold War rivalries shaped the early dreams of space mining, dreams that are now closer to reality than ever. Let's dive in. To understand the origins of space mining, we need to go back to the late 1940s. World War II had just ended, and two superpowers, the United States and the Soviet Union, emerged, each determined to outpace the other in every domain, including space. The launch of Sputnik 1 in 1957 sent shockwaves through the world. It wasn't just a shiny metal ball orbiting Earth, it was a signal that the Soviet Union was ahead in the space race. The United States responded with NASA, Apollo, and an audacious goal: to put a man on the moon. But here's what many people don't realize. The moon's surface is rich in resources, including helium-3, a potential fuel for nuclear fusion. And this raised a tantalizing question. If the moon has resources, what about the rest of space? The Cold War wasn't just about one-upmanship, it was a period of extraordinary technological innovation. Rockets that could carry nuclear warheads became rockets that could carry astronauts. Communication satellites laid the groundwork for today's global internet, and the dream of harvesting resources from space began to take shape. Asteroids, for instance, are cosmic treasure chests. Some are packed with precious metals like platinum and gold. Others contain water, which can be split into hydrogen and oxygen, the building blocks of rocket fuel. During the Cold War, scientists and visionaries began to imagine mining asteroids to support space stations, moon bases, and even missions to Mars. It was the ultimate backup plan for humanity. Of course, the Cold War wasn't just a battle of technology. It was a battle of ideologies. The United States championed capitalism and freedom. The Soviet Union pushed communism and state control. But in space, these ideologies collided in unexpected ways. Despite their rivalry, the two nations sometimes found common ground.
Docking completed. Docking is completed, Houston. Well done, Tom. It was a good show. Yeah, we're looking forward now to taking the vision in both of you. When we opened hatch in space, we were opening back on the Earth a barrel in the history of man.
The Apollo-Soyuz mission in 1975 was a rare moment of cooperation. Yet even this collaboration carried an undertone of competition. Both sides knew that controlling space resources could tip the balance of power on Earth. So what's the legacy of this Cold War-fueled race for space resources?
Start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. We have a liftoff, 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11. Tower clear.
Our return to the moon will be different than the last time. We plan to explore more of the lunar surface and
The
learn
Space
how
Launch
to
System
live.
is now counting down to liftoff of Orion on its maiden voyage to the moon. And here we go. 10, 6, 5, 4-stage engine start. 3, 2, 1. Boosters ignition. And liftoff of Artemis 1. We rise together back to the moon and beyond.
First, it spurred investment in space exploration. Programs like NASA's Artemis and private companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin are direct descendants of this era. Second, it inspired the creation of international space laws. The Outer Space Treaty of 1967, for example, declared that celestial bodies are the province of all mankind. But it left many questions unanswered, especially about resource ownership. Today, nations and companies are revisiting these laws, preparing for a future where mining asteroids and other celestial bodies becomes not just possible, but profitable. The Cold War may be over, but its impact on space exploration is undeniable. It taught us to dream big, innovate fearlessly, and look beyond our planet for solutions. Now, as we stand on the brink of a new space age, the lessons of the past guide us. The race for space resources is no longer just a rivalry. It's a collaborative effort to secure the future of humanity. What do you think? Will space mining unite us, or will it spark a new kind of competition? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this journey through history and the cosmos, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Together, let's explore the final frontier.